there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and tonight is just tonight, and we're going live, and Poppy's home. Yay! It's been like almost 5 weeks, and Poppy was out of town, and it was a long time, y'all. It was a really long time. He's only been able to sleep in his house for 10 nights, and then he had to leave. So now he's back, and he got back yesterday, so he got one more night out of the deal. And today he has been busting his fanny, getting all this furniture I ordered put together. So he got a cabinet done for the garage. He got a storage thing for my son's room. He did, what was that other thing, dear?
I'm working on the other thing.
No, there were 4 things. Anyhow, right now he's putting together a buffet, and it's going to go right back here behind me. You know, I've had this yellow one here for a really long time, and it's too small, and the new one I got is tall, and I'll show it to you guys in just a little bit when he gets the doors on it. But it's in progress right now. So if you hear a drill in the background, or maybe some sailor language in the background, because you know, if he hurts himself, he talks like a sailor sometimes. He says he is a sailor, but he actually is a retired sailor. So, hey, God's Desire, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Jackie, how are you? It's good to see you. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff done today. I know there was one more thing, and now it's driving me crazy that I can't think of what it was. Oh, the chairs. He put together 4 new dining room chairs for me, and I love them, y'all. I love them. They got a wider seat, and they don't stick up so far over the table. They're they only stick up about 3 or 4 inches over the tabletop, and I really like that. They're very low profile, and they're upholstered, and they don't make that squeaking noise whenever I drag them across the floor. So they're wonderful chairs, and I really like them. Oh, goodness. Jackie said I was able to get the watermelons in the garden today. Oh, my gosh. Y'all. I'm about to do that tomorrow, Jackie. Where are my seeds, honey?
Right here.
Oh, there they are.
Perfect.
Whoops. They were in the back. I bought these little tiny personal watermelons again from Renee's Garden Seeds. And then I got these little miniature spaghetti squash again, because these were great and they were super productive. And then I got me some holy basil, and I'm going to grow some of this in my green stalk. And right now I have mint in my green stalk, but really, y'all, that's about the only thing I've got planted so far. I did get to go to my favorite farm store, and I picked up tomatoes, just cherry tomatoes, but I got like Sweet 100, Sweet Million, Juliet, and Sun Gold. And then I got some poblano peppers, and I think I got 1 jalapeno pepper. My daughter wanted them, and they come 3 to a package, or 3 cells in a package. And so I cut 1 off and kept it. So I got some squash, and that might be about it. But you know, my garden is going to be a lot smaller just for spring until we get everything situated for fall. We got to get that tree taken down. Y'all help me welcome my good friend Tom to the panel. Hey, Tom, how are you? It's good to see you.
Good, Charlotte. How you been?
I've been great. Absolutely great. It's almost the end of the school year. How many more days? 26 more days.
26. Wow.
Yeah. So that is a wonder. I love it when the kids are home from school and they don't have to go back for the whole summer.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I can remember them days. I couldn't wait. I was
it's a bittersweet thing, because you know you love it when the last day of school rolls around. And you're not a mom, and you're not the one that probably hung around and got them all dressed and off to school. But that last day of school, that next day is beautiful. The next Monday, you don't have to get up. You can sleep. Kids always, them teenagers, they sleep till noon anyway. So, you know, you get up at 8 o'clock, 7:30. And then you're like, I got the whole 3 hours to myself because those bozos are in there sleeping. They're in a coma.
Back east, we would probably go to mid-June.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And as soon as June 1st would hit, I would actually sit on my hands and not move, not do anything.
Right, right.
You get in trouble. And be
but
grounded.
Then comes, well, our kids start back the last week of July now, but it used to be August. And August would roll, and I would dread it. I'm like, oh, I don't want the kids to go back to school. But then when they did, it was like, ooh, this is nice. I got the whole day to myself.
Murphy will be a senior this year, right?
Yes, he will. He sure will.
Yeah, my grandson too.
Yeah.
They are right now are in Illinois heading east.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah, they
I
left
know
there.
that's tough.
Yeah, you know what though, Charlotte? There's nothing I could do about it. There's
I
nothing,
know.
you know what I mean? So they got to do exactly what they're doing. And
Yeah, and she's got to do what's best for her,
yeah.
you know.
So
Oh, you planted those spaghetti squash. Did you like them too, God's Desire? I really enjoyed them. I did. They gave a lot of little baby squash. Now they're not very big. They're only like about this big. But for me and Poppy, I cut one of those in half, and that's a whole meal right there. You know,
Yeah,
put them in
sure.
the oven, put a little bit of butter on them, salt, whatever, Parmesan cheese, and they're delicious. Hi, Alfonso. How are you doing? So yeah, I don't need the great big spaghetti squash, you know, the ones that are like this.
you can't find them right now. They're all small,
Mm,
even in the
mm.
store. Yeah, because I wanted to do some, and because what I'll do is I'll take a whole big one, I'll cut it up, roast it off in the oven, and then vacuum seal them, put them in the freezer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I made tonight?
Uh-oh.
I tried to copy Grumpus's chili recipe from years ago when we did the chili cook-off, and I didn't have enough brisket.
Okay.
I bought a small, it was this big. That's it. And it was about this thick, but it was only like $13. And I thought, you know,
Oh, wow.
for the way brisket is, the price of it today, it's an okay price and it'll feed us all, right?
Sure.
So, so I did it in the crock pot with some seasoning, like, I don't know, chili powder and some little bit of cumin. And I forget what else I used, but then I put some beef broth in there and let it cook, you know. Tasted delicious. Hi, Joan. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much. Ooh, God's Desire planted red curry squash.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
those things will take over your whole backyard. But they're good. Anyhow, I forgot where I was at. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, with your chili,
So I do that all the time.
with the chili.
Oh yeah, the chili. Well, what I did was I cut it up after I got it done. I let it kind of settle for a little bit, and then I cut it. Well, it wasn't quite enough to make a whole pot of chili, and so I ended up browning some ground sirloin and adding that to it. It was really good, but I kind of wish I hadn't added the ground beef to it.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
that
you
can
know.
change it a little bit more.
It did.
I found, we went to the store the other day, and I tell you what, we laughed so hard because no matter where I went, I had some old guy was in the same vicinity as us,
Oh no,
but it was funny, right?
they
So
were chasing Marie.
yeah, exactly. So I picked up a brisket. What they're doing now with the brisket, rather than selling the whole packer, they're cutting them, they're butchering them. So they're taking the point, selling that separate, but they're getting big money for it, you know. So
yeah.
I picked the one up, the flat, and I looked at it, it was $75. I said, I'm not going to pay. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know. So the old guy reaches over. Old guy, listen to that, right? But he was bald, and he gets a little gray, and
Right.
he
He looked a lot older than you, didn't he?
was
Tom?
about 4 months older than me.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Anyway, he reaches over to get the point and pulls the point up, and as he did, he dropped it
Oh no.
over my arms and stuff like that. And he looked, his eyes got that big.
Oh my goodness.
I said, easy, Gramps. I said, hey, no problem. Don't worry about it.
Gramps.
He looked at me and said, Marie was roaring laughing. Unbelievable.
That's hilarious.
But
Well, I did that. And now Poppy and my son really liked the chili a lot.
Good.
They enjoyed it. But I think next time I'll just do all brisket. Like Grumpus did in his video, because boy, oh boy, I'll never forget the first time he released that video when we were doing that chili thing.
Mm-hmm.
And his looked so good to me. I mean, it was great. Oh, you know what? I could probably go and find the link to his chili recipe.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. And I'll put it down here in the GRUMP chili.
He came up with me last night. I'm trying to get everything, all these nooks and crannies taken care of, with this new program I have and stuff.
Right.
So he came up with me for a little bit. I don't go up long. And, but what I did do, Charlotte, since I moved the computer out into the kitchen for this, I did a video, a short one I put up on Friday about me cooking shrimp. Anyway, it worked out well. So I think I'm going to try to do a couple live cooks on Friday.
Oh, that'll be great, Tom.
Yeah. So
I didn't know you were live last night.
I want to start doing it, but I had no,
Okay.
There's probably maybe 4 or 5 minutes of me saying nothing, just looking.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
You'll get it together.
So.
I mean, it's not like you don't know how to do it.
Yeah. But it worked out well because my camera and stuff like that. So I was pretty psyched up.
Here, I'm going to put this in the chat. And that way, well, if I can get it to there. Okay. I know it's not very descriptive, but I just put the link to Grumpus's chili video, and y'all please go watch it because it's really good.
He's got a lot of good videos up there.
He does.
And by the way, you know who stopped by to say hello?
Who?
DJ.
Are you kidding? Did he tell you to do the dishes?
Yes, that was his description on his thing. Tom, do the dishes.
Tom, do the dishes.
So he said he hasn't been around. He's been doing a lot on TikTok. And
right,
I tell you what,
I've seen him on TikTok.
I almost wet my pants. Grumpus said, "Are you twerking on TikTok?" No, I'm not. I like DJ. DJ's a good guy.
Oh, God's Desire said she planted a pineapple squash, but I don't know anything about it. Well, I'm right there with you, God's Desire, because I don't know anything about it either. Jackie, didn't you get some of those spaghetti squash last year? They didn't do anything for you. Hi, Claudia. How are you doing?
I don't know if you know or remember Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead.
I'm not familiar with Ginger.
Okay. She they live in Georgia, and what she does, she grows a lot of. Hold on a minute, Charlotte. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, she grows a lot of something. We're going to find out what it is in just a minute, aren't we? No, I'm like you, God's Desire. I'm trying to get some squash to store as well. But, and I've got the little tiny, I think they call it honey nut squash. It's a miniature butternut that I'm going to grow as well. But I don't need a lot. And those big ones just intimidate me. Maybe because they take up so much room. Just like that. Remember last year, that tromboncino squash that I grew? That thing was 4 feet tall, y'all. Excuse me. And just the squash, not the plant. The plant took up an entire 24-foot length of fence. And it was going around the corner by the end of the season. So it was just too much for my little garden. What'd you say?
Everybody work loving.
Oh, Poppy took them to work with him, and they loved them. I love growing the tromboncino squash. Yes, they take up a lot of room. Yeah. Oh, my. My squash didn't do good last year. None of them did. Well, Jackie, sometimes there's there's just good seasons for certain things. Like last year, I had a terrible tomato season. I didn't get one tomato off of, see, I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 11 tomato bushes and I planted them too late and I didn't get anything. And in fact, 4 of them died on me. So I don't know what happened with those. You're doing good tonight. Been riding high with my esport teams, killing it at state. Good. So far, 31st place. Wait a minute. 3 first place, 1 second place, 3 all-state recognitions, and a spot at national. That's wonderful. I know you are proud.
Where's Mr. Grumpus at?
Oh, I dropped the StreamYard link. Oh, fiddlesticks. Jane
Yeah,
Doe, would you please help me out and drop Grumpus's chili link? I'm so sorry, y'all. I dropped the wrong link. Please forgive me. I don't do this well, especially not when I talk and do things at the same time.
Don't chew bubble gum.
No, I'm not going to chew any bubble gum, dear. She says, I can't. It's okay. Don't you worry about it. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. So anyhow, you were saying, Tom.
So this woman, what she does, she takes a wire, okay, like, you know, like it's not chicken wire, but enough for branches and stuff to get through.
Right.
But she grows, what do you call that? Loofah.
Mm.
And she drops the loofah through there. But then she's been doing the spaghetti squash. She's been doing cucumbers like that.
Right.
And they just grow up over. So she builds.
She has
like
an
a box.
arch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what she does. And I tell you what, really easy picking.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's for sure.
You know, I have some extra cattle panel left over because the configuration of the garden here is so much different than at the old house.
Mhm.
I didn't have to have 4 sides to my garden this time. I just put one fence down one side of the yard and I'm using that whole side of the yard as garden.
Right.
So I have a lot of cattle panel left over, and I thought about using some of it to make arches with and grow like that too, especially cucumbers. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine how pretty that would look just walking through that arch and having cucumbers dangling down at you, you know?
Yeah. It's easy picking too, you know, because sometimes you can get like not just cucumbers, but you get some squash that get away from you. And you, next thing you know, wind up with baseball bats.
Hang on, Alfonso. I got to catch up and chat. Give me a sec. Okay. Just knitting socks and enjoying the chatting. My son is the gardener of the family. We nearly have a full jar of dried oregano from his garden. That's amazing. Hey, J3, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I will not plant loofah, even though I want the sponges. They're a little, they go a kind of wild too, don't they? I've got loofah seeds here. Y'all, those are the prettiest seeds to me. Loofah seeds are big, like a pumpkin seed almost, but they're solid matte black.
Wow.
And I think they're beautiful. In fact, I hate to put them in the ground because then I can't see them anymore. I know it sounds silly, but there we go. Let me make sure I'm down at the... Oh, look here. Help me welcome Grumpus and Alfonso to the panel.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
how's everybody doing?
Hey, how
I'm
are you?
doing great. Grumpus, how are you?
Just busy.
You sound busy.
I can't even put my green screen up. I got so much stuff in this room.
Oh, no. Alfonso, how are you doing, dear?
I'm great, man.
What do
Been
you got
running my
behind you there? It looks like
My
a...
electric train,
Oh, okay.
but it got stuck. Oops.
It kind of looked like a baseball field.
No, that's my model train layout.
Okay. So, y'all, I'm so relieved to have Poppy back in this house. I can't even tell you.
I can imagine.
It's been a tough month, really. Oh my goodness.
Like, I wanna
Hey, Dwayne. By accident, my dad put fertilizer on potatoes he was growing on his farm. He and one of his brothers were digging them up and wondered what they were digging up because they were so large.
Look what I got 3D printed.
Oh, look at that. Congratulations. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
It's the well car for the containers.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Nice job, hon.
I
Nice
got it in
job.
Braille.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. I see the braille on the side.
Yeah, and then I got this one.
Oh, look at that. Now, what kind of car is that?
It's a Gunderson twin stack TDX
Okay.
container.
Okay.
What I want to do on my railroad, I want to do have 3 container triple stack so I can
Oh,
make
yeah.
it look like I'm shipping 3 for the price of 1. You know how you see the double stack containers?
Right, right,
But
right.
on my railroad, I want to do triple stack to make it look like I'm shipping 3 for the price of 1.
That'll look good. EVG and panel and chat. Happy World Naked Day. Well, happy World Naked Day to you, Ben.
Gardening naked day.
You know, I've never done that, and I've always wanted to kind of pretend like I was doing that.
Well, that'd be a video go viral.
It would, wouldn't it? An old lady out in the garden looking like she's naked.
What
And
you
I
doing?
got some. My friend that I walk with gave me a whole bunch of brass tracks.
Oh, now that was really nice, wasn't it?
This is from the 60s.
No kidding.
Hmm.
Well, you
Let me
you
switch.
hit the jackpot.
Yeah, they don't make them with brass anymore.
Right, right.
Hey,
Thank you so
Grumpus,
much, Jane.
how'd
Doe.
you make out with your? I'm sorry.
Go
Sure.
ahead. You go ahead.
How'd you make out with your project?
I'm right in the middle of it.
No.
Are you?
I let my
What
let my
project
time
are
get
you
away
doing?
from me.
Let me see.
Here's a
zoom
motherboard
in.
I'm working on.
Oh my! Would
This is-
you look at that?
And let's see here. Right. Look here, Charlotte.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
So I'll be up most of the night tonight.
You
This is the
sure
main one
will.
I'm working on right here.
And if you're anything like Poppy, when you get into it, you're not going to quit till it's done.
I was laser focused, and when my phone went off, I thought, "Who's calling me?" And it was you. And I thought, "Oh God, it's almost
Man, you
9:30."
Rumpus got a better setup than I do.
He's got an amazing setup there, and it's about to get better.
So anyway, I got
Wow.
stuff everywhere.
I'm sure glad you
Wow.
opened that box I sent you a couple months ago.
Oh my
So
goodness!
anyway, I should have it done. I should have it fired up and running tonight sometime.
Tonight,
I hope so.
it is like an air traffic controller. Look at that. That's what Dwayne said. How many of those did you get, Alfonso?
Let me see. She gave me a whole bunch. I got 1, 2,
Beautiful.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Now was
7,
that is that a
9,
fixed curve or
10,
can you move
11,
them around,
12.
Alfonso?
13, 14 pieces. A lot of these are 18-inch radius, and a few of them are the 22-inch.
Okay, but none of them's adjustable.
Like flexible? No.
Yeah.
They do have flex tracks out there, but they're
Yeah,
expensive now.
my uncle was huge into HO.
Yeah.
And this is a turnout right here, an expensive turnout.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like $60.
Oh my goodness! For one piece of
$60
track.
turn. Yeah, it's because a special turnout. And just to find out it's not reliable because it derails, it gets stuck, got the short,
Mm-hmm.
got it off of Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
not reliable.
Let me get rid of some glare.
Oh, it's not bothering me, Grumpus. It's bothering him.
me.
It's bothering him. I knew it.
You just
Well,
had my neighbor.
Tom, how long is it supposed to take your daughter to get back east?
Well, like I said, she's in
There we go. That's better.
Illinois now, so probably Monday
Another
she'll
day?
hit. Yeah, Monday she'll hit.
Yeah. Well, my
Now
daughter. Yes, Alfonso.
this one's a 22-inch radius, and this is the 18-inch, the most common.
Okay. Okay. My daughter right now is in San Antonio, My son
right.
graduated from Air Force boot camp, y'all,
Cool.
on Thursday, and he is already in Biloxi, but they won't let him leave the base yet. Apparently, it'll be a few weeks of like intake and orientation and that kind of stuff, and then they'll be able to let him leave the base. But boy, I am chomping at the bit to go see my son.
They got some bad weather out there that
Oh gosh, tell me, Tom. So yesterday morning, I woke up to a notification on my phone. It was beeping or singing to me, whatever you want to call it. So of course I opened my eyes and I'm groggy, and I pulled the menu down and I clicked on it. Flash flood warning in San Antonio. I'm like, oh my goodness. So of
I
course
sent-
I called her.
Go ahead.
And I said, well, are you at the Alamo or are you in the middle of a flash flood?
I sent my people home 1:45 Friday because we had water coming in the shop.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
yeah.
See, that's terrifying to me.
That's the only thing that was bothering me about them.
The only
traveling
thing
the way they went.
terrifies me is water on the floor and three-phase machinery.
Yeah. That'll light you up.
Them guys will stand out there ankle deep and just not even slow down.
Poppy says that'll tickle.
It'll tickle something for sure.
But no, y'all, I'm so proud of my son. And he called me first thing as soon as he was done and got a minute to sit down. He called me, and I was so happy, y'all. I cried. I don't do that very often. I'm still getting a little verklempt. Because he's
Get a little misty myself.
just a little. No, you know what's so special about what he's done? You know, he spent the first part of his adulthood up until he was 31 years old just really kind of backpedaling and doing dumb things he wasn't supposed to be doing and just living life by the seat of his pants.
Mhm.
And then he quit doing all that stupid stuff, drinking and drugging and all of that 4 years ago in January. He's been clean ever since. And now he's in the stinking Air Force about just changing his life upside down and trying to make good out of it. And I'm so proud of him for that.
Charlotte, that's like the little boy, 7 years old. They're sitting.
Show me that.
It was green. I had to try it.
Oh, look at that.
I had to try it.
Well, it
Charlotte,
works.
that's like the little boy, 7 years old, sitting at the breakfast table, and he said, "This oatmeal sucks." Mother went, "Oh my God." He didn't talk for 7 years. They took him back and forth to doctors, seen all kinds of specialists, the whole bit. And she said, "Johnny, you can talk." She said, "How come you never said that before?" He said, "Up to now, everything was okay."
I'll tell you what my son Murphy did. You know, Murphy didn't talk till he was 3. Thank you so much, y'all. Jane Doe and Dwayne and God's Desire. It's just a really special thing, truly, for our family. It is. But when Murphy was 2 and 3 and 4, I was trying to teach him his ABCs for 3 years. So we're sitting on the bed one day watching some silly Star Wars cartoon because that's all he ever wanted to watch. And we were sitting there and he said, "Hey, Mom, I had a secret." I said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah, I'll tell you." So he climbs up into my ear. You know how hard you know how kids whisper in your ear
Yeah.
and they spit everywhere and it's terrible. He said the entire alphabet, start to finish, in my ear. He was 4 years old, and I looked at him and I said, "Where you been hiding that?"
Yeah. So now
And
everything's
he
good.
just grinned. He could talk at that point. You know, he started speech therapy when he was probably about, well, it was right after he turned 2. And by the time the following school year started for 3-year-old pre-K, He had already tested out of speech therapy and was talking like he was supposed to.
Nice.
So I think part of the reason he didn't talk was because he didn't have to. We talked for him, and I was the kind of mom that I kind of knew what he wanted before he said anything.
Mm.
And then his sister would tell me what he wanted, and he didn't have to talk, so he didn't.
I just had the neighbor next door bang on the wall. This is the bird feeder, okay, that I finally went to the main office, okay, and they haven't been putting stuff out there. So I don't know. I laughed or something before, and she banged on the wall. That's why I went before. I went outside and I screamed, "You got a problem?" So if you see me getting cuffed and stuffed,
Oh no.
no, they can't do nothing. I mean, it's bullshit. I mean, I'm
is.
sorry. I didn't mean
I'm
to say
so
that.
sorry that happened. I can't. You know what? This, Tom, is why I can't live
Yeah.
in a community like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you. I'd be out there banging on their door going, "Do you have a problem?"
And I'm screaming off the balcony to them next door, and I didn't see somebody walking past. And Marie's going, "What are you doing there, people?"
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Well, Charlotte, I had a good experience with my mom last week.
Well, tell us all about
She
it.
called, and well, let me start out. When last time I was up there was in 21,
Okay.
and while I was up there, she had a little bitty old scrawny TV, so I bought her a TV before I left,
Mm-hmm.
and I got her one like I had here at the house, or similar. It was the same. It was LG. It was the same brand.
Right.
So if she had issues with the menu or anything like that, I'd be able to walk her
Walk
through
her
it.
through it. Yeah.
So I did that, and she's enjoyed the heck out of that. But she called me. She said her remote had a little thumb wheel on it, and it fell down inside the remote. So she probably just wore it out.
Probably. Yeah.
So I'm on the phone trying to do the IT thing and figure out what kind of remote she has. I'm sending pictures of mine and
Right.
couldn't really get out of her if it looked like hers or not. So finally I got her to send me a picture of hers
Right.
after I walked her through how to send the picture
Right.
and saw what it was. So while we're talking, I'm on Amazon
Mm-hmm.
and found one that looked pretty much like the one she had.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Well, can I go to Best Buy? Where can I go buy one?"
Mm-hmm.
I says, "It'll be there within 3 hours." Amazon delivered that remote on a Sunday in 2.5 hours. Now the people in chat don't know, my mom's in Indianapolis. She's 1,000 miles away.
Oh my goodness. I know she was out of this world.
I couldn't believe it on a Sunday.
I know, right?
So I got a notice here that they'd been left at the door. Now she's in the apartment, so I didn't know if they'd left it outside or whatever.
Right.
And I called her. I says, that thing's at the door. She said, "I just got it. It looks just like what I have." So I haven't heard much of anything all week. So I'm assuming everything's
She's watching
working
TV,
great.
Rumpus.
But I just thought that was so cool
That is cool.
to be able to
And I
help
know
her
she's happy
this far
that
away
quick.
and just get one in her hand. She didn't. I mean,
They
she
just-
barely had time to do laundry.
Right.
They just
That
sent me.
is so wonderful.
They just sent me a message, Amazon, that in my area here they do now rapid deliveries. So
Well,
because
aren't y'all
I have a facility right there on maybe 4 miles from my house.
Yeah.
So they said now in our area they'll do rapid deliveries.
Does that mean they're going to send the drone and drop it in?
You know, it could be. I don't know.
See, I use the lockers.
Oh, okay.
I've had. There's so many porch pirates around here. I don't have anything sent to the
Oh,
house.
Denver's worse. Denver's
So if
worse.
it's too big to fit in the locker, I have it sent at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, the lockers are great. That's the best thing they ever come up with.
Huh.
You got 3 days to pick the stuff up, and you get a notice on your phone. You know it's ready for pickup. You swing by whenever it's convenient for you. And
Right. Nice.
That, and we have a Whole Foods here, which they own, Amazon, and they said they can deliver groceries
Oh, nice.
within the hour of me ordering it.
Now I can do that with Walmart, but it costs me an extra $10.
I wonder what their return policy is on a brisket.
After you cook it.
So, this didn't come out the way I thought it would be.
This doesn't taste right to me. I'm sorry.
I was telling Charlotte before that I'm in the store a couple days ago,
Yeah.
and the briskets, they're changing them, how they're selling them now. So I'm looking at it, I'm showing Marie the different things. And we're like, me and this guy were like bumper cars, right? And I said, look at this little old man. He's probably younger than me. So I'm looking at the brisket, I'm holding it up, and he reached over me, not, like through my arms,
Yeah.
to pick up a point.
You was fixing to buy his brisket?
I would imagine. Okay. But when he pulled it through, he dropped it on the one that I was holding. Okay. And he looked at me. His eyes got really big. And I said, relax, Gramps, and nothing going to happen.
He was just in a hurry. That's
Yeah.
all.
That's good. It's all yours. I said, I ain't buying it. That's
Yeah.
good luck with that.
I made a little piece of brisket today, Grumpus.
You did?
I don't know if you heard my story in the beginning. or
No.
not.
No,
Well,
I
I
did not.
tried to replicate your chili recipe from years ago.
Oh, my brisket chili?
Yep. And
How'd it turn out?
well, it turned out good, but I had to add some ground sirloin to it because it just wasn't I didn't have a big enough brisket piece to make it like yours
Okay.
was. So I added a pound of ground sirloin, and it tasted great. But I think the next time I'll get a bigger piece of brisket and just do all because
It's probably a texture thing.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, but it was good. And Poppy loved it. And I actually added serrano peppers to mine too.
Nice.
And it was really good.
It wasn't too hot?
No,
Okay.
no.
I got to be careful with the peppers around here because Vicky won't eat any. She never did like stuff hot.
Right.
But ever since the COVID deal, she cannot hardly tolerate black pepper. I mean,
Oh,
she
wow.
just really.
Wow.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen Snow, how are you?
When I was in North Carolina, we were growing a lot of hot peppers,
Mhm.
and actually did a lot of Tabasco peppers, the little Tabasco peppers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this will light you up.
And I would fry them, and I would them and some serranos and other stuff like that, and I would sit down and eat that. Marie would say, "How can you just eat them like that?" I said, "They're good, you know."
Yeah.
So she reaches over and she tries one. I used to grow the Italian long hots. Italian hot peppers were about that long, and I had them cut up with some onions and garlic and stuff. And she went, they're a little heat, but not that bad. So since that point, she started every now and then she'll start making,
Good.
have
do
a
they-
little,
Do they tame down a little bit when you fry them?
yeah. Some of them do,
Oh,
a little bit more oil into them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
no.
There was a place in New Jersey we used to go to, hey, how you doing? Sit down and shut up and we'll get you something.
I'll
And
be right back, guys. I got to refill my tea.
All right.
they would actually make you a pepper sandwich. Okay, just
Never heard of
peppers.
such a thing.
Just peppers, onions. I'm telling you what, Grumpus, unbelievable. It's really good. But, so,
Well, I'm glad you tried the chili because it sure, the one I did on my video sure come out no good.
Oh, well, it was good, but I'll tell you what. I did add the beans to mine.
Oh,
I
say it
did
isn't
like-
so.
I did like you did, and I made them separate. And I tasted it without, and then I added some beans. And it was really good. I like the beans.
Sometimes I do it with beans. I mean, if I have the time, I'll make beans for her and she can put it in hers.
Mhm.
But a lot of times I just get lazy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the beans.
Yeah, I like them. I do.
I mean, beans or no beans is like fat side up or fat side down.
I just going to say,
True.
you
I
could
dropped
start a,
green pepper tomato. green pepper, tomatoes, basil, cilantro, marigold seeds, radish, carrot, zucchini, and a cup. Oh, yay! Is it finally warm enough now for you? It looks like it. That's great. You know, she lives in a cooler climate than we do, Grumpus, and she can grow all that cool weather stuff in the summertime.
Well, it's still winter here where I'm at.
Is it really? Oh
yeah,
my! You're
Speaking
in
of cooler, it
Denver,
was-
aren't you?
yeah.
Speaking of cooler, it was 57 last night.
Mm.
That rain blew in that cold front.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I don't know.
57 last
It's
night.
cool tonight too. Matter of fact, let me check.
It's
and see.
65 right now. I just
Is
looked.
it for you? Let's see what we got. Let's
So
well, we're
I'm,
64.
Last night.
I'm looking to trade the cold weather with someone for the warm weather.
48 where God's desire is.
Poppy said we were at 48 last night, but I'm a little skeptical, to be honest with you. I don't think we were that cold. Maybe with a wind chill, because the wind was blowing.
That's what Google said.
Wind was blowing.
See, we get all the cold wind from the mountains
Yeah, yeah.
because the mountains got snow.
Well, tonight it's supposed to be down to 52.
I
And
don't know what it's supposed to get to. Let's see here.
and then tomorrow night's 58. But Monday, it'll be 78 degrees again.
52 for tonight
Mm-hmm.
with a high of 81 tomorrow.
Oh,
It's 80, it's 81 right now here.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
and
And 84 Monday.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's gonna
Jen
be-
Snow's growing season is really short too. I'm thinking in about a month I should be able to put them in containers or in the ground. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Charlotte,
Oh.
I got one raised bed at the end of the pond. I was telling Vicky, I think I'm just going to take a handful of bush beans
Yeah,
and just scatter that whole thing and just let it just go nuts.
yeah, do that. Because
It'll probably overcrowd them a little bit, but you know,
they don't mind it. They
I'm
do
gonna
not
try
mind
anything to get something growing in that bed. It seems like every year it just gets straggly, and all I
Right.
see is dirt. I just focus on the dirt.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you might want to even put some straw of some sort in there. You
Some
know,
what?
straw like mulch.
Oh yeah, I usually mulch it,
You know what, guys?
but I think I'm not going to go buy a bunch of plants this year. I think I'm just going to throw some seeds out there, see what happens.
Oh, I know they'll grow. They'll definitely grow.
I told Vicky I'd throw some watermelon seeds out there because those are nice big green leaves. I said it'll probably take over the pond.
save them seeds.
Right? Honey, will you do something for me?
Maybe.
Will you go get my charger for my computer?
Where is it?
In the bedroom, plugged into the dresser, I think. Both of them are in there. But I need the long one because it's got to go up here on the. Poor Poppy has been in the same position since about 1 o'clock this afternoon on the floor putting together stuff.
Huh.
And I know he will be glad when he's done. It won't be
Yeah.
long. It's time. I think it's time to put the doors on the buffet.
He might be time for a break and a big bowl of brisket chili.
He won't eat brisket chili this late because of the reflux.
Oh,
Listen.
okay.
He'll
Well,
eat
you're
it-
going to keep him up all night anyway.
I might.
Hey, Charlotte, watching
Yeah.
your video, and you're showing around. You know, you're talking this and that, and I'm looking. I'm saying, "Look at that! It's a rattler. It's a rattlesnake."
Oh.
Your hu- I see your stupid ass. There's a hose.
It was my garden. Jackie thought it was a snake at first too.
Coiled up like a cobra. Charlotte, have you got this catalog? Let me change cameras here.
Okay.
Have you got this one?
No, who's that from? That from
Yep.
Baker Creek?
I think she said she bought this one.
Oh, did she?
But look how thick it is.
My goodness.
So my plan is that she'll spend all summer looking at this,
Oh yeah.
and I won't have to spend no money
And you won't have to buy a thing. Darn
because
snippy.
there's so much stuff in here.
Mhm.
Tomorrow
And it's
we
got
change.
let me get back here again. It's got nice pictures, nice
Oh,
illustrations.
look how pretty. I might
Babe,
need
where'd you get this? Okay, it was $15,
Oh, ouch. That's a beautiful book though.
but it's got. I guess if it's not in here, you don't need it.
Right?
But anyway, I told her, I said, I'm gonna show Charlotte that. She may already have it.
I do not, but I think I might need to get it. Jen Snow said, I'm wondering, since some of us have colder growing seasons, that we should maybe plant more winter garden oriented vegetables. Well, you can, but I think you should maybe get as much warm season as you can get because it's your only opportunity. You know, a lot of the winter garden stuff like turnip greens and collard greens and broccoli, they can take some frost and come back with a vengeance.
Evidently, peppers can too.
They can, but yeah, until they turn black and then they're done.
I got
Berry,
that one right now. The one pepper plant's going on 3 years.
my granny from another family.
Okay, Charlotte,
Rare Seeds. That's
Baker-
Baker Creek.
Baker Creek.
Yes, it is. I
So
thought it might be.
she ordered it.
That is gorgeous. And I'm going to have to get that.
Sorry, Poppy.
Thanks.
Do you hear him? He said, thanks.
If she's looking at seed catalogs, she can't be looking at things around the house.
That is true. That is true.
See what God Desire said?
I'm looking. All the plants I bought from Baker Creek that died over winter gave me a full refund. No quit. Oh, wow.
Pretty nice.
That is nice.
My
Well,
kumquat tree died. I need a
Oh.
refund.
oh no. Well, actually, I just got my nectarine tree last week, and I have her planted in a pot. I'm going to baby her until February, and then I'm going to put her in the ground. And I also just got yesterday, and I should have her in a pot already, but I don't. This is my Bartlett pear tree. Oh, shoot, you can't see nothing. Hang on. I'm going to fix it.
It's green leaves, so it's invisible. Okay.
This is my Bartlett pear tree, but I got to get it out of the box. And I'll do that first thing in the morning. It stormed all day yesterday, so I didn't take it out. And then today we were so busy. Good grief, we were busy. So there she sits. But now my nectarine tree sat in the box for a day too, a whole 24 hours. And she's fine. Now I have I found an apple tree that I can grow down here in the South, and it's supposed to be self-fertile. We're going to find out.
Yep. Yep.
It's called a Beverly Hills apple, and it's a yellow or greenish apple, but it's got a red blush on it.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, well, I'll probably end up just buying a Granny Smith anyway, because my son really likes a Granny Smith apple. But I bought this one because it said it was similar to a Honeycrisp, and he really likes that too. So, and not that he's going to be here for, forever, but he can always come over and pick apples if he wants him.
Charlotte, North Carolina, I was juicing at the time. And I was juicing
Yeah.
Granny Smith apples with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Marie would pick the seeds out of residuals from the juicer,
Right?
put them in little cups and styrofoam coffee cups, and they started growing. We planted 14 trees along the property by the ditch, 14 of them apple trees, and now they're full. When I did Google Earth, they're full bloom.
Nice.
All the way along.
Wow.
Yeah, so they'll grow just about anywhere.
Well, I am tickled that I got an apple tree. I struggled with that decision for probably 2 or 3 years, whether I wanted an apple tree. But then I got to thinking, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and if things get tough, I might need an apple tree. So there you have it. I was thinking about adding a Honeycrisp tree to my yard until I read that you need a Gala apple tree to. Well, I read that too, Barry, but I also Googled, I talked to AI and asked them what trees pollinate a Granny Smith. Do you know that just a plain old crab apple can pollinate that Granny Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that is a mid to late season bloomer will pollinate the Granny Smith
Sure.
because Granny Smith is a late season apple.
Yep. Yeah, we plant a lot of stuff down there and out here,
Mhm.
being that in the desert, and they bring every kind of tree from anywhere across the country.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of trees and different grasses and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Allergy season is very high, but growing plants, you don't see too many bees. But the wind out here, that's actually how everything pollinates.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I haven't seen any bees in my yard since I moved here, and I had a lot in the other yard. But I also had a garden that had been sitting there for 6 years.
sure, yeah.
You know, and I think tomorrow I'm also going to throw out some sunflower seeds and some zinnias in some raised beds or grow bags,
Mhm.
so that I can get some pollinators going as well. Trouble with fruit trees, you could be waiting, two or up to 5 years sometimes to see
Yep.
fruit. But usually with a grafted tree, it's between 2 and 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in
I'm looking for a bay tree.
bay laurel,
No. Bay,
Same
it has
thing.
the bay leaves that you cook
I know.
with.
Same thing.
Is it? I
Uh-huh.
had one in the back that my ex had planted. It was in like a little 4x4 nursery thing,
Mm-hmm.
about 3 inches high.
Mm-hmm.
And she planted it, and it took root. And, it's one of them things, we need to move it. We need to move it. We need to move it.
Right.
And before you know it, it was, big enough for me to hug right next to the house.
Right.
And man, I hated cutting that thing
I
down.
know you did.
I use them bay leaves all the time.
Yeah.
Nothing better than fresh bay leaves.
Them fresh bay leaves. I mean, people would come over it.
Amazing.
I'd hand them a branch of bay leaves. It was like giving them gold.
Exactly. You can buy them at Walmart in a small pot
Yeah.
for about $35.
I'm going to put one out front, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
I
only
don't
place
think
I
I
have room for any
Yeah.
trees, but I thought about some fruit trees, peach tree or something like that. But
Mhm.
people will walk along and strip your tree before you ever get any of it.
That's right.
But if
they
it's
know
just a
what
bay
it
tree,
is.
they don't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's called the scientific name of this tree is Laurel nobilis.
Okay.
Nobilis.
The one I had was probably 20, 25 foot tall. It was big. It took over the whole
wow.
backyard.
Yeah.
Problem was, it was about 2 foot from the house, which didn't seem that bad when it was little.
It never
Stuck in a
does,
flower
does
bed.
it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Barry's getting down to 32 degrees tonight.
Mm.
And he's in, I believe, Tennessee. Goodness gracious. One of the reasons that I got my mulberry bush or tree is so I wouldn't have to wait so long on fruit. And also my persimmon. Usually they'll grow after about a season.
Persimmon's a good wood, but they're sweet as hell.
Oh, I love me a persimmon.
Phew, man, they're sweet.
I don't think I've ever had a fresh persimmon.
Oh, you haven't lived. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to send you some when I get some.
Thanks. My
What?
meter, just talking about persimmons, my meter just jumped.
The ski what?
Lodges
Yeah.
are still getting powder reports on snow.
Apparently, what ski lodges where?
Vermont,
Vermont,
Indiana, Ohio.
Indiana, Ohio. I didn't know Indiana had any mountains. Does Indiana have mountains?
No,
They
I've been
got
to
some- They
Indiana
got some
back in the
foothills at
early
the
90s.
very southern part of it.
Oh, like where it runs into Kentucky?
Just some rolling hills, but I wouldn't. They're not mountains, no.
You could cross country
Oh, cross country. He's talking about how the ski resorts are giving powder reports on the snow
Ah, okay.
in those areas.
No,
Still,
everything north of Indianapolis is pretty much flat.
I thought so.
Then you get about halfway south towards Kentucky. You get into some little
Rolling.
Brown County. You get into some little rolling hills. It's really pretty, but nah, they're not mountains.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I went to, well, my granny's house was between Muncie and Richmond. One of them teeny tiny little, it's called Modoc.
Over by Fort Wayne.
Yeah. But
Okay.
the town's called Modoc. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's in Randolph County. And it was beautiful over there. I mean, it wasn't flat, but what I loved about it is everywhere you went, you were in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
Even driving. And it was rolly like this, the land. And I thought it was beautiful. Now, mind you, I was 13. But
Guess where I'm going in September for my last high school reunion?
I'm going to guess Indiana.
French Lick.
Where?
French Lick, Indiana. It's a real place.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, the French
Where do you live?
Brothers in Carolina.
Now, when I lived in Virginia, we had a place called Bump Ass,
Yeah.
Virginia. And that was a real place. French.
Well, I used to tell
Indiana.
people all the time. They ask where they're coming from. They ask about Indiana. I tell them, I said, well, North Vernon's in the south, and South Bend's in the north, and French Lick ain't nothing like it sounds.
Hey, I've been to South Bend from 1991 to 93. I lived in South Bend.
Oh,
Where
wow.
are you at?
He's
right
in
now?
Denver now.
I'm in Denver.
Oh, okay.
I was like
It's a beautiful
First 24
7,
years of my
8,
life
and
was
9
in
years old
Indianapolis.
living in Indiana.
Hmm.
I didn't like it over there.
I didn't either. I left in '78.
We left Indiana in 93.
Hmm.
We moved to Texas in 93.
Well, that's what I did. But I got to Texas. I stayed.
Then from Texas in 94 we moved to back to New Mexico.
That's great. Knoblick and Kentucky.
Oh, my goodness. Boy,
Bump ass. Bump butt.
Oh, God's Desire just turned on the heater in her greenhouse.
Wow.
You're in central Kentucky. Okay. You know, Poppy just left Paducah. Paducah, Kentucky. That's where he was.
McCracken County.
McCracken County. And he said it was cold up there.
I bet it was.
And, I need to bring.
I mean, it's a pretty area.
Is it pretty, honey?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Now I remember going to school in Indiana. Like, they don't have to have patience with you if you have a disability.
All I know about Kentucky is that my grandfather, that's where he spent World War II, was at Fort Knox, Kentucky.
They just had the Derby today.
Oh, did they? I don't pay any attention.
I tell you, boy, I used to, back in the day, you know, for all 4 races, I would break my butt to get on, booking them and this and that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And here, I got a booking parlor right down the street from my house. I could care less. It's amazing.
Okay, hang on. Paducah, Kentucky glows primarily due to its vibrant illuminated dogwood trail in early spring and the scenic golden hour lighting over its historic riverfront. I bet that's beautiful.
That's not the area that has the coal fire underground, is it?
I don't know anything about
I think
that.
that's,
Someplace up there, there's a fire that's been going on for years under the ground.
Oh,
that
my,
might be closer to West Virginia, too.
It's coal. It's coal, and they can't put it out.
Yeah.
no way. Well, I think I can't wait until the kids can take care of themselves and wake themselves up to go wherever they need to go.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
It's terrible.
They can do that now, right?
They could if they would, but I
Oh.
have to make sure they do. Well, at least the boy. Violet's pretty good at getting herself up, and she's never. I don't think she's been late to school in 2-3 years. But Murphy would sleep till 3 and then tell me, "Oh, the alarm clock didn't wake me up." And the other day, when I had a live stream, it was Monday. I did my live stream. And when I do it on my phone, I turn off my ringer because I don't like to be disturbed in the middle of a live stream. Well, when I went to bed that night, I forgot to turn my ringer back on. So Poppy tried to call me because Poppy always calls me at 6 a.m. before he gets ready to, get out the door to go to work when he's out of town. And so he called, and I said, well, I guess I need to get up and go get the boy out of the bed. No, that was the day before. The day I'm talking about, when the phone was off, I didn't get the call. And he said he blew Murphy's phone up trying to get him out of the bed, and it didn't work. So I got up at 7:30, walked in his room, wondering if he had left for school yet, because he leaves at 7:20. He's still in the bed. I said, boy, you better hope your sister's home. Get yourself up and get ready for school. I'm calling your sister, see if she'll take you to school. Now, this is my oldest daughter down the road.
Uh-huh.
And thankfully, she was there because I was going to make him walk. And it's about 3 miles. But I was going to make him walk. I said, you do not
I
realize
made that walk a lot of.
I could have
lot of
easily walked
times.
those 3 miles, man. I could have easily walked those 3 miles.
I could too. Well, my feet would probably hurt by the time I got there, but I could do it. I mean, I used to walk 3 miles around here all the time. But he's not used to me doing that kind of stuff to him.
My mom.
Oh,
used to-
my goodness.
My mom used to say to me, I said, I'm going to be late for school. Can you give me a ride? She says, no, walk like you do when you skip school.
I would probably say that. Radioactive contamination in Paducah, Kentucky, resulted from decades of operations at the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant, where uranium enrichment for nuclear weapons and fuel released. Did you know that?
No.
Huh. You might want to get one of them little,
Dosimeters?
yeah,
Might want to have him tested.
Yeah.
that's all right. We're not trying to have babies. There won't be no mutant.
Need a Geiger counter.
Besides, where I've slept, I should be glowing by now, but I'm
Come
not.
say hey to everybody. You're not going to sit
Hey,
down.
Poppy,
Hello, how you doing?
What's up,
welcome
guy?
home.
Instead of being on the floor all day,
Right.
oh,
Sit in your comfortable new chair.
the one I built.
You
hadn't
need
had
to
time
get
sit
over
in.
here,
Oh.
ding-a-ling.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tom, he's using us to get out of work.
he is. That's okay. though.
Definitely.
I don't mind. He's been working I'm serious, all day. Right there in
Ruckus.
the living room floor.
Don't dare bring up you know what.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
They're messing with us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're messing with us so bad.
Well, I'm glad to see you home.
Well, thank you.
I'm
glad
so
to be
glad.
home.
He is.
We were working probably, definitely 10 to 12 hour days. I was doing 70-hour weeks.
Wow. Wow.
No days off, not even Sunday.
Mm-mm.
Sunday was about an 8 to 10 hour day, so we could still do laundry.
Wow. Hey, you got to make the hay when the sun's
Yeah,
shining, right?
hopefully you'll perk up on payday.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I know she will.
I will. I'll be doing the happy dance. Woohoo! Well, but that'll
Yeah,
be
but when it
last
comes to
one for a
payday-
while.
They take half of your check out of taxes.
No, not well. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
That's funny.
Well, one thing I'm glad about is I'm going to have enough to cut down those 2 trees, and that was the goal, was to get enough money to cut down the trees and to have some money in my savings account because, after just moving into this place, we put ourselves in not a deficit, but
A pickle.
we were way down in the savings account. Way
Not
down.
as comfortable as you were.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I wanted to build that up a little bit so I had a cushion under us. Yeah.
Mm.
And now I feel really good about it.
And it
So,
looks like there's going to be some more opportunities to go run and do more work.
yeah.
That's good. I mean, they just did a thing out here where they just did a jobs report, and they tell you it's worse than what it ever was.
Wow.
I've heard that.
And
And it's a little concerning. And the new Fed chairman's taken over in May this month,
mm,
and he's not necessarily a yes man to the commander in chief. So I don't know. I don't know how things are going to go. I'm
It's-
curious to see though.
today, me and Marie took a ride. I mean, gas prices are ridiculous, but I mean, it's within a mile of our house. But
Sure.
3 or 4 different stores, and two of them are in a chain. They're owned by the same people.
Right.
So we went to one place. I'm looking for seafood. I'm looking to get like fresh seafood and stuff like that. And you can't find it. You just can't find it.
Yeah.
So-
Nevada. Yeah.
So we went to the one store, okay, and I took pictures of the prices, and then we went to their sister store and went in, and the prices were identical.
Huh.
So now you're in 2 different sections of town. One was in a little bit on the poorer side of town. The other one was up, what they call the Anthem, is up Bentleys and stuff like that around there. So the prices there were the same going back and forth. So then we went to another store that is related to it, and the prices were almost double.
Oh
Dang.
my goodness.
Yeah, almost double. So people are really hurting out here. They really are. I mean,
What's your gas running?
it's, let's see, 590,
Woo.
Oh, my-
590, and it's supposed to hit 6 and change. Diesel fuel's way over 6.
oh my goodness.
I didn't
What is
see
it?
that.
Gas in my area it's like $4.95.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're paying about $3.50 for gas, $3.59, something like that, and diesel's at $5.
Oh
I
yeah.
would love to see that. But my
Well,
God,
that's
we
why
don't go
prices
anywhere.
are going up is because diesel's going up.
And that's done because it takes less to refine diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly. Here's the funny part that made me laugh, and in fact, I did a short on it today,
Right.
on a video tomorrow. Propane. For a 20-pound tank of propane out here, you could get it refilled for like $40.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, now it's going to be anywhere between 50 and 60.
Jeez.
I got 3 tanks I need to get filled up real quick.
Yep.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
It's
And-
usually last time I filled them, it was like $26
Yeah. And
each.
and the wood and the charcoal and stuff like that. That's
Mhm.
it's holding steady right now, but guess what? Because of the diesel prices, that's gonna go up. So
Right. Marcel was
Marcel.
saying Spirit Airlines shut down and broke her heart for all those employees. It
Yeah.
is crazy, but that's all that stuff's coming. I think we're looking at another
this month is
1970s
going
recession.
this month is going to be big. And my story about 2008,
Mm-hmm. Oh
what
Lord,
happened,
Lord,
and
help.
that's what I see on the horizon right now, right here.
I hope not. I mean, God, I hope not. That would be devastating for this economy, especially this economy that we're in right now.
Yeah. Did you get a fixed mortgage?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you did good at the time. What you did, how you did.
I was comfortable with yes. I feel like we did not walk away.
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
I closed.
Right.
We were already moved.
Oh, it's 420 where Barry is. Gas is 420.
Yeah. I seen 590 this morning.
No, I feel like, first of all, in this town that we live in, this house really probably should have been, I'm thinking about $30,000 more than what we paid for it.
Mhm.
I don't know why the people were getting rid of it. That number one, they don't need it. I know that. Wesley knows the guy that owned the house.
Mhm.
He worked with him or
For
for,
years.
for him for years. But yeah, I feel like we got a really, really good deal.
Out here,
And Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Out here, the base price for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house is $486,000.
I don't know how anybody affords that.
Rents start out here at $1,790
For what, a studio?
studio.
Oh, jeez.
That's insane.
Now, you
Jeez.
know how much rent start out here in where I'm at?
No,
For a real crappy, like a 2-bedroom, real crappy apartment,
Uh-huh.
1 bathroom, 2,500 a month.
Oh, my.
That is
That's
nuts.
for a really crappy apartment.
That is nuts.
Snow's looking at $479 for regular. God's Desire's looking at $391.
yeah,
Wow.
I would love to pay that. I would love to pay
See,
that.
now here's what I want to know. Why is gas different prices all over the country? That should be one price.
Closer to the
It's the
refineries.
same gas.
Honey, you'd figure that, but they have to haul that fuel from where they get
That's
it off
baloney.
the-
They have
Some of it's state regulated too.
Yep.
Well,
The
I
State
wants their
tax.
cut.
Road tax and stuff like that.
Mhm.
My Marie's cousin and my brother had a business about
Fuzzy adventures.
cleaning tanks in the refineries.
mhm,
They had vacuum trucks and stuff like that.
right.
And they told me, this is going back when the gas prices first started getting crazy. They said to me, "Don't argue about the prices," he said, "because it's going to constantly go up and up and up."
Mhm.
He said, "But it's like making moonshine. It's the same recipe over and over and over again. And if they put these additives and stuff into it, it's just an enhancement. And they'll lie to you about, how extra work it is. Nothing to
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Especially now that they took the lead out.
Right.
Okay, it refines so much easier.
Right.
So
Well, like I said, to me, it's the same gas, it's the same process over and over again. They've got pipelines that will carry it anywhere that it needs to go. And there's no reason for it to be different prices, except for maybe states charging extra taxes.
I mean, like
and that's why I said with the propane too. I mean, that's insane.
For a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Mobile home is $300, but my landlord is an idiot. So I have to stuff out of my pocket while I'm on SSI. I would move, but not with today's rent price. Yeah, Barry, you're safer where you're at.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. You have to fix stuff out of your own pocket. Yeah, yeah.
Actually, mobile homes are not allowed here where I'm at.
In my city, they're not allowed, but if you go up into the county, you can have them.
Yeah.
But that's where the tornadoes
But
dance.
that's where the tornadoes like that. Well, they did it here because the hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah. Once you get out of the code, okay, out of the county or the town that carries a big building code, then
Right.
it goes to the state.
That's
So-
right.
People fail to realize that building code is international.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just sit in one town and everything like that. It's throughout the world.
That's right.
And it's all set at a minimum. It's not
Yes.
the maximum.
And also, those towns they decide whether they want to adopt that international building code too.
So a mobile home or a prefab house
Mm-hmm.
fits all the requirements, but it doesn't fit the foundational
Right.
situation. So
Right.
you could put spikes into the ground 50 feet in there and put a hurricane strap to hold it down. Still not going to do it.
Still not going to do it. Mm-mm.
So that's the problem with that. But they're much more affordable. But there again, out
Well-
here you can buy a mobile home probably for like $25,000. Okay, but then you're paying $1,100 to $1,200 lot rent
That's crazy.
plus all your other stuff. So I mean it's
Gosh, back in the day when I was a single mom, my lot rent was about $200 a month.
you can't find that no more.
Jeez.
And if you do, your neighbor pees
yeah,
off the
can't
front
do it
porch.
over
I mean,
Small garden, bunch of antennas. Can't do that. Is true. And that's why we stayed in the house we were in for so long, because That man let us do whatever we wanted there.
Mhm.
So, and that meant a lot, even though it was not the best place for us to be for my sanity, but there were good parts of it too. So I can't-
You did good. You
Yeah.
really did, and now
Yeah.
now it's yours, and now you do what the hell you want with it. And, you
You're
know,
darn Skippy. In fact, I think the next thing I want to do is paint my bedroom.
You have fun with that.
Hey, the good thing you guys.
You
Hey,
know,
the good thing you guys don't live in an HOA. That's the good thing.
oh no, I wouldn't buy a home in
Nope.
an HOA. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Wouldn't happen.
Okay. Oh, Miss Ann is cleaning her kitchen now. Food navy beans. Yes, yes. You never had them cooked them before either. In an instant. And cornbread. Oh, goodness gracious, that sounds good.
Yes, ma'am. Hot dog.
This is the first time you ever seen Poppy. He's handsome, isn't he? Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. He hadn't had a haircut in a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's all right. In this county, they just voted to approve not one, but 3 AI data centers. No.
Jobs.
When the whole county called protesting them. They don't care about that. It's all about the green, Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
All about. I wish we'd get one here, to be honest with you. You know why? We need jobs in this town.
You could knock down half that.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd want to live next to a data center.
I wouldn't live next one. It'd be over there.
Other side of the lake.
Other side of the lake, yeah. A 3-2 vote, and the 3 men who voted yes announced they won't be running for re-election.
there
They
you
won't-
go.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
getting
dirty. That was
that's
dirty.
why they can retire.
That's right. That's
They
dirty.
got their pocket lined.
I hear more and more about those AI data centers. Justifiable. I'm not super familiar with. Hey, Darian, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm not real familiar with them and what they are. I know they use up a lot of electricity, but that's really all I know.
A big footprint.
Is it a big footprint?
From what I've seen, yeah, they're huge.
Well, from what I understand, they use a lot of power. They put off a lot of heat, and of course, you only see the bad stuff on the news.
Yeah.
But
Right.
people backing up to them can hear the hum, the steady drone from it.
Oh,
And they want to use windmills.
Well, it's 60 hertz.
I couldn't
Yep.
live in that, could I?
No.
No.
I got tinnitus. That can't. It doesn't bother me at all.
All the citizens are gathering pitchforks as we speak. I bet they are. I bet they are.
Chasing out
Talking
of
about
town.
AI, Mike County shut down the border. The power is working in that building. Oh, the power's not working in the building. Mike County shut down the border. I'm not quite sure, Miss Ann, what that means. The border to what?
Oh, that's right, Dwayne. I bet they do. I bet they do use up a lot of water for
Take
cooling.
a lot of water.
A lot of cooling towers.
Well, we got all kinds of salt water out here. They can have all of that they need.
Well, what they need to build that data center on a barge and just send it out there a few miles.
That's a really good
Shame.
idea. And power it with like nuclear submarines too, or something.
Well, aircraft carriers have 8 of them.
Mhm.
That's
We're
why
a water challenged area. Yes, you are. Well, I don't know, Marcel. You know, Violet's over in San Antonio this weekend, and she woke up to a flash flood warning. And y'all, all I could think about was all those poor children that died in that camp recently. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Last year.
And I had to call her.
Yep.
Because
well,
I'm
that's
thinking
like
the mudslide is carrying her down the river as we speak, you know.
out here. Elon Musk has a lot of different businesses that he has out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're supposed to be putting in making batteries. All right, so he had a project before anybody knew what he was talking about
Right.
drilling a tunnel from here, from North Las Vegas into Southern California. And it would
Oh.
be an express back and forth. And then people found out that, guess what? they are going to be taking that lithium that's out of the ground from that tunnel, and he's going to get rid of everything and not cost him a dime other than digging the tunnel. Okay. So a couple of his businesses that he has out here, he has a modular home business out here they call foldables. Pretty neat if you look at them. They bring them out to your site, open them up like a cardboard box, put everything together, and I think it's like 700, maybe 800 square feet with everything in there. But all the electric is run off a battery that they produce out here from the lithium they dig in the mines out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just crazy how they try to, instead of just telling everybody, here's what we're doing. And here's what we want to do it for, is because of the lithium that's in the ground. So, it's amazing. They spend more money on bull crapping people, you know, about what they are supposed to be doing, okay? And then try to sidestep everything out here. People out here are just up in arms about it.
They've said all along, Musk ain't selling cars; he's selling batteries.
Exactly. That's it. You know.
Yeah, you
So-
try to put a brand new battery in one of them cars after 5 to 7 years, and you're looking at about $30,000.
Yeah,
They just said on the news.
kind of like it's kind of like when you used to go to Fry's at a computer store.
Right.
You buy a computer, they give you a printer.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they give you a printer because the ink costs you $75 every 2 months.
Yeah, they just had I think a 4 or 5 car pileup because one of the Tesla cars just absolutely stopped. Battery went dead on the I-15, just stopped, and cars are boom, 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 hitting them. I said, you know, come on. Now they have the what do you call it? The autonomous cars out here that takes you to casino wherever you want to go. You pre-order it, you get in. There's nobody driving it.
They're looking at having a trucking line. I think they're running like 30 or 40 of them just to see how good they're going to actually run.
They have them out here. They actually have them. All Amazon, everything Amazon has right now, just all electric. Every vehicle they have that delivers is electric, and if they go down, then they'll rent something. But now they're talking about autonomous Amazon deliveries.
Well, they're talking about tractor trailers being autonomous
Yeah.
now too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they got there's one company out here. I can't think of the name of it right now. The interstate, but right now intrastate, they're doing autonomous tractor trailers.
Yep.
Jesus, crying out loud!
Oh no, y'all, that scares the daylights.
Actually, here in
Yeah, I don't want no
Denver, we
part
got
of that.
the autonomous buses now
No kidding.
No,
I don't
ain't
want
got
no
it
part
either.
of that.
that
Me-
goes from the downtown to the airport. The autonomous bus.
Because all it takes is some lunatic to hack into it, and they're going to have it crashing into everything.
Yeah,
I'll start paying with an autonomous credit card.
I love it.
unbelievable.
One family turned down $1 million offers to buy their land for a data center just a few miles from the Ohio River. But another city accepted their offer, so no state is immune. Well,
And
you
there was
know,
a big farming family that was offered like 30 some odd $1 million, and they're like, this land has been in our family for like 10 generations. Stuff your money; it ain't worth it.
well, just like he said, though, the guy down the street wants the money and he'll
Yeah.
sell, you know.
Yeah.
In Canada and the U.S., these AI data centers are being proposed, and people don't like it because it takes away prime land, yes, and uses lots of water.
Well, they say it uses lots of water, but if it's any kind of cooling system, the water stays in it. It doesn't evaporate. It doesn't go anywhere.
Oh,
It's-
so it's self-contained.
It's in a loop.
Should recirculate, yeah.
It does. It goes into a cooling tower, comes back down. It's almost like a giant air conditioning system.
It's a cogent center, basically.
Yeah, you've got
Same-
two
same
different
principle.
systems. One actually goes through the tubing, and one does actually all the heat exchanging. And you have people that are in there making sure the chemistry is happy all the time, so the pipes don't rot.
Right. Yeah.
And isn't AI going to do that job too?
No, it can't do that
Can't
job.
do that job.
I mean, I guess it really could, but who's going to refill the tubes? Someone's going to have to refill those chemicals. So
Yeah.
if they have somebody on site that just That'll be a job for somebody.
I've been arguing with AI.
Thank you, Barry. She's a big girl now, but she's a sweet one. Oh my goodness. This is Birdie. Your cat is called Paint. That's a good name.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've seen Birdie
kittens,
before.
doll. Did I was I able to tell y'all that? We have kittens.
I
We
heard.
had 6.
Well, I knew you were expecting.
Yeah, and then we ended up with 4,
Uh-oh.
unfortunately. But that's okay because the 4 are there. It's been about 36 hours now, maybe 48 since we lost a baby. So we're doing good. They're happy, healthy, and they look really good. But they're
Yeah,
teeny tiny. I mean, they're just itty bitty right now.
That's at the show. Am I an uncle?
Yes, you are.
Apparently
Yes, you
so.
are. And Mama's doing great, but boy, she looks awfully skinny now. And I've been feeding her nonstop. And at first, she acted like she didn't want to eat for like 2 days. And
Yeah.
it was really getting me concerned. So I went and bought some wet food and mixed it with her regular food. She's had no problem since. And I'm really worried that when she gets back to normal and the babies get their new homes, she's not going to eat anything else.
They get hungry enough, they'll
Like
eat.
bougie now. But that's
I
okay.
keep telling Marie.
Charlotte, Smokey got a self-cleaning litter box
Oh,
week-
do
wow.
you
a
like
week ago. Oh, she loves it. She took right to it.
it? Good.
It took about a day, about 24 hours.
Right.
But I knew sooner or later. I mean, she had her knees and her legs crossed. I knew sooner or later she's going to use it.
Who's going to use it? Right. Right.
Vicky was worried about it.
Is there? Do you have to use a special type of litter with that kind
Nope.
of?
No,
Anything you want.
I'll send you a link to where I got it. But
Yeah,
it was
do that because
it was cheap.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Some of those are pretty expensive.
Yes,
This one here, I paid $140
that's not bad.
with that includes delivery and
Okay.
taxes.
Okay.
Is that the one that has the sensor so it won't do anything when the cat's in it?
It's got like 7 or 10 sensors on it.
Oh wow.
It works like a charm. I mean, Vicky was worried about it. That's what we did all last Saturday. We was on poop watch. I was Smokey was getting fed about every 2 hours because I was trying to purge her. Vicky says, "What are we going to do if she doesn't use it?" I said, "We're just going to have to train her to use it. I
Right.
don't know if it'll hold my weight or not."
My mom trained some of her cats to use the regular toilet.
Oh my goodness. Oh
But
my
no,
goodness.
I mean, she's used it all. We did have one accident,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the best investment I ever made.
I'm gonna have to get one. Come here, Mabel. Where'd Mabel go?
Right here.
Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty.
Uh,
Y'all haven't seen her since she was itty bitty. She's still kind of itty bitty. This is Mabel. She's our half Maine Coon kitten, but she's not near as big as I thought she was going to be. Oh, wait. Can you just wait a minute, please?
But you're
She
not
is
petting her.
not one that likes to be held very much, but she's also still very young. How old is she? No, October. She was born in October-ish. Somewhere around October. So she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she is.
And she's sweet too, but she does not like to be confined very much.
Unless you're rubbing on her.
Yeah, if you're rubbing on her, she likes that. But she's a good girl. And then, Felony. That's my bad kitty. She's actually
Charlotte, can I
not
show you
bad.
the site?
I'm sorry.
Can I show you the website?
Please do. Yes. Yes.
Where are you going? Go on.
There it is, right there.
Okay, let me make you big. How do I forgot how to make you big.
Double tap.
No, hang on.
It should be. I don't know where it's at.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Ooh, look. Ooh, it's got a little step and everything.
Self cleaning. It doesn't smell.
Nice.
I might have to get me one of them. I ain't got no cats, but what the heck?
They seem pretty sturdy.
I wonder. I could get. I'd have to get probably 3 of them.
Well,
But
you
still.
can go online and look at the videos and stuff, see how they work.
I will. I surely will, because that would be a godsend in this house.
But
Truly.
you know, it was
I'll be happy.
Make my son real happy.
with just the one cat. It really wasn't that big of a deal,
Right.
but it's one more thing I don't have to worry about
You
now.
don't have to worry about. Yeah. So how is emptying it fairly easy? You just pull out a bag or
It's got a little shallow trash bags
Mm-hmm.
that are pretty cheap on Amazon.
Okay.
And you just put it down in a pan. It's got a little ring that clamps over so
Right.
it can't get away from you,
Right.
and slides up underneath this thing. When this thing dumps, it just dumps in there.
Huh.
And you know, I got trash 2 days a week, so the night before trash, I just go ahead and pop it out.
Right. Right. Oh, that sounds wonderful.
But it's the best thing.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
3 or 4 of them.
It's keto friendly.
Now this one here does not have an app.
Okay.
Most of them have apps with them. That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
But
Because
this,
of the apps, is that
yeah,
What do
because
you
you
do with
can
the app?
you can monitor how many times a day they go, and
for the
some of them
feet?
have weight. They measure the weight when a cat gets in there, and you know, I don't
need that.
this has got one. It's got like 3 buttons on it. You push one, and it sets itself up, and don't touch anything again.
Right, right. Okay.
But it is really, really cool for the price.
I'm going to have to go see paint.
And I was afraid it'd be too small for Smokey, but you don't have a problem.
Well, and I've only got one really big cat here, and that's Boots. We call him Fat, you know what?
Yeah.
That's his name.
But look,
No.
when you look at these, look at the Model 12.
Okay.
That's the new one that they fixed. They fixed the issues with the 11.
Okay. Okay. Model 12.
Yeah.
Not that Boots is fat. He's part ragdoll.
But
He's
you can
just-
look up on YouTube and see videos of it too.
Okay. Okay.
People reviews.
I'm going to
So
on some radio.
I'll put that to bed and not bring it up anymore.
No, it's quite all right. I'm happy that you shared, because shoot.
Storms radio, I'm not sure. I don't maybe it weighs before and after. I don't know.
Kind of like when
Maybe
your
it's
pants
not
get
weighing the
wet.
cat.
Hey, those cats need to know too. I'm not a veterinarian, so why do I need a litter box? Exactly. Now, if I had a cat like Julesy, he had that kidney disease. If I would have had, I would have been able to get him vet help before I was able to. Because, cats hide when they're sick. And
Yeah.
I really didn't know he was so sick until he was so sick he couldn't make it. So, I wish that I would have been able to save him, but
But I just wanted something real basic, something affordable.
Does it tell you the consistency of their stools too? That's great.
Oh, well, the cool thing is, once they jump out,
Mm-hmm.
it waits a few minutes,
Yeah.
and then it tips up and rolls the litter over her business
Okay.
to make sure everything's covered and clumped before it dumps it.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about skid marks or none of that kind of stuff.
Skid marks. Honey, would you get me some tea, please? I love you forever.
But I've been impressed. Me and Vicky's been impressed with it. It's stayed clean.
Yeah.
She uses it without an issue. And that's something that we don't have to come home every single night and take care
And
of.
take care of, right.
And for the one cat, cleaning it, changing out the bag twice a week is working out pretty good.
Mhm. I have one. I've got two of those, Barry. Two cats that don't cover their business. One of them I understand because she's handicapped and she's only got one front leg, so I get that. But the
Well,
other
this
ones,
this does it for them.
that it would be beautiful because oh my gosh, Black Betty is the other one, the one that had the babies.
Yeah.
Y'all, I walked out in that garage this evening and I thought I was going to gag. She smelled so bad. The whole garage was fumed up. I had to open the garage door and turn on the fan to get the stench out of the garage. I'm like, I cannot believe this.
So what is she eating that's different than the other cats?
That wet food.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
mean-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vicky got Smokey some wet food, and when she opens that up, that smells the whole house up.
Woo.
Just the food.
Yeah, just the
Oh,
food.
oh my gosh. You know what that reminds me?
What?
20 years ago when I lived in Alamogordo, New Mexico. My mom had cats,
Mhm.
and in my bedroom I had my model train layout, and I had my organ and all that. Well, she let the cat in my room, and the cat got on top of my model train layout and did his business
Oh no. Oh no.
on the tracks and everything.
Oh my goodness. That's awful.
I was all,
Jeez.
I was all mad.
Oh, I'd have been mad too.
I probably couldn't handle that very good either.
You know,
I wouldn't have been very understanding.
Violet's little handicapped cat. She has accidents now and then because I don't know if it's because she's lazy or because she's handicapped, but I always try to chalk it up to her being handicapped because I don't want to hate her guts. You know what I mean? And if I think she's doing it on purpose, I'm going to hate her guts. So I can't do that. Don't feed them the salmon flavored food. It makes their. Oh, now that's good to know. I might have given her. Hey, honey, look in that pantry and bring me that box of cat food. I want to see if there's salmon flavor in it.
Yeah, if we buy Smokey canned food, it's usually turkey or chicken or something like that.
Right.
You have chicken with fish,
Chicken with fish,
chicken with beef, chicken with turkey.
chicken with beef, and chicken with turkey. I bet you she got a wad of fish in that food.
Yeah.
I bet you. I'm not going to give her no more of that. I mean, I'll give her the chicken and beef and chicken and turkey, but I'm not going to give her the one that's fishy.
Hey, get that pooper scooper that Grandpa's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need it anymore.
True. Well, I would really like to have one so I could, hide it somewhere and them just use it.
You'll have a line, Charlotte, around the block.
You know I would with all these cats around here.
Next.
Man, I remember I was so mad when that cat took care of his business on my
know
tracks.
you were. I know you were.
I was so mad.
What are you over there doing?
Coffee and
Coffee.
coffee, you know.
Well, Tom, I went to. We were out running around today, so me and Vicky stopped at Goodson up in Tomball.
Mm-hmm.
You familiar with them?
I think so, yeah.
We got. Well, they're famous for their chicken fried steaks.
Oh,
I got
I had a
one.
major derailment.
I got one that was probably. It covered the plate.
And what was it?
The chicken fried steak.
Oh my!
And it was good too. I ate
bet
about
it
a
was.
third. I ate about a third of it. Vicky ate about a fourth of hers. This thing was as big as a platter, not a dinner plate, a platter. We'll probably get 4 meals out of it.
Oh my goodness! That's great.
$17.99 with
go
2
wrong.
sides.
Awesome. Look, Violet told me yesterday that they were going to be going out to eat. I said, "What you going to have?" She goes, "I don't know. His sisters want pizza." I said, "Pizza?" I said, "Man, if I was in San Antonio, I'd hit up every Mexican restaurant I could find."
I
Yeah.
told her about the River Run Steakhouse down by the Riverwalk.
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff on the Riverwalk.
Last time I was there, I had a
Even
30,000
pigeons.
porterhouse.
Yeah.
I would hit up every hole in the wall Mexican place there was, and I would eat my way all the way through San Antonio.
With
I
my-
just had a major derailment.
That's not good.
Yep. A major derailment.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Sorry
they-
about that.
Let me see if I could zoom in where you could
Are we
see what
sharing?
happened.
between that and the
This is
diesel
real
fuel, we'll never get our supplies now.
Marcel has 4 indoor cats, and I've learned that.
Yep. The tracks came apart.
What came apart?
The tracks.
Oh no.
Make it
Let's
fix
see,
it.
let me turn the big light on because
Yeah,
it's,
I think
pretty
one
bad.
cat's fine indoors for me.
It is, but boy, I tell you what, 7 sure makes life interesting
Well, I'll bet it does.
and hectic. They drove there, Marcel, and they'll be driving home tomorrow. I just really hope the weather holds out for them.
yep.
Are y'all expecting bad weather?
Well, she probably got some yesterday when I did.
Mhm.
She did. She did.
Yeah, I got some almost the entire drive through middle of Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Fix my derailment.
I talked to CJ. He said it wasn't too bad, but it came down pretty good. No hail. He
Oh,
said, but he
good.
got a boatload of rain.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain yesterday, and we needed it so bad. Other than a couple of days of rain, we were dry for almost 5 solid weeks.
Mm.
And then we got a day of rain, and then it would go a couple days and not rain. Then we got another day of rain. But yesterday and the day before, the day before we had a few storms, like one in the morning, one in late afternoon. And then yesterday it rained all day long. Now it wasn't stormy, but it just rained all stinking day, which is nice, for the plants.
Driving down, it was white knuckle because it was pushing me all over the place.
I know you did say that, didn't you?
Yeah, we've had quite a bit of rain this spring.
Hey, Charlotte, when you get them trees cut down, you're going to keep any of the wood?
Probably not. Are we?
They're pine. Those are pine trees, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good fire pit stuff.
I was thinking that too, but we don't have a fire pit yet. You want to build a fire pit this weekend?
But maybe not this weekend, but yeah.
I guess we can save some of it.
Yeah.
Or we could have them chip it up and just leave it in the yard for wood chips.
Not chip it.
For
Make some nice planks. You can make a nice boat out of pine. I mean,
you, Tom, we're going to fight.
I couldn't let it go.
I knew you were going to do that. Bring on the heavy rain now. We'll be doing rain dances in. Oh, yeah. That's the way it gets here, too. Dry. Then by October. Well, I don't know. If we get a hurricane, it won't be dry.
Right?
But August is hurricane month around here. Let's see. We haven't had enough rain. See, it's everywhere, y'all. Yeah, you been dry too, Dwayne? Look at there. He's in Western Canada, and he's dry too. I wish I could. I want to go visit up that way one day. I've never been to Canada. Well, apparently I went when I was 6 weeks old, but I don't remember a thing.
I've been to Canada a few times.
But I
Yeah,
would
me
love to
too.
visit Canada. Why do I want to take the trees down? Well, because they're about 45, 50 feet tall, and one is about 12 feet from the house. And if it falls, it's going to hit my house.
It's going to go through the house.
It'll go through it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time for a hurricane gets one of those.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other one back here, it's in my garden, and I need it gone because it's in my way.
And
So-
it'll go through the house.
and it'll go through somebody's house. It probably won't go through ours.
They'll probably take out the neighbors.
It's about 40. It's at the very edge of the yard. So if it did hit our house,
Take out the
chances are it would graze it or just have the very tips of it hit. But this one over here terrifies me.
Well,
Plus-
the problem when they get that tall
Hmm.
is, those lower branches will start dying, and
And
then
they
they start
fall.
falling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, we're only going to do 2 this year, and then next year we'll revisit how we're going to get the other 2 removed.
Well, that and also the insurance company said you need to take those.
Well,
down.
the insurance company did tell us to take them down, but you know what? I can search for other insurance.
Well, that's speaking of that. Will the insurance company help cover some of it?
No.
Nope.
I mean, as a preventative thing.
One would think.
The funny thing is yes, they want the trees taken down, but some crazy chance the lady that said we need them taken down, her husband cuts
Cuts
down.
trees. I told him that story.
Okay.
I told him that.
I think that's a side racket.
For the garden.
When I lived in Katy, I couldn't believe I was getting ready to do the beds, okay,
Uh-huh.
around the house. And I go to I forget what store it was. I go to the store and there's bags and bags of pine straw. I said, "Are you crazy? Where I lived, we would break that and
Just
burn it."
break it up.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That cracked me up.
I wouldn't mind keeping one of those trees for that reason. But again, as active as this area is for hurricanes, I just think it's not safe to keep them.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got all mine down, and most of my neighbors are getting all of theirs down.
Well, and the great thing about it too, y'all, is that I'm buying fruit trees to replace them. So
Yeah.
those are going to benefit us in the long
Exactly.
run. You know, and like I said, I've got y'all. Remember the persimmon tree that died? My dad gave me 2. One of them I showed in my video how it was all leafed out, and the other one was just a twig. And I said it didn't make it. I want you to know, the day after I made that video,
It's growing.
it started leafing out. Now,
That's
it's
funny.
not as healthy looking as the other one,
Yeah.
but I gave it some Super Thrive, and I gave it a little bit of fertilizer, and I've been watering it every day. And I'm telling you what, there's 2 spots on it, one at the very top and one at the bottom, and there's just a proliferation of leaves on it.
Mm.
And I am so stinking happy, because y'all know I love those trees simply because my dad gave them to me.
Yeah. Good thing
And-
you didn't throw them away. You didn't throw it away.
Well, I'll tell you why I didn't. Mona has always told me, just because something looks dead don't mean it's dead.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I
And-
said it, and I was an idiot.
I did
tell-
not call you an idiot that
I
day.
tell all my neighbors, have a little corner in the yard or something out behind the garage or something, and dump all your dead stuff out there. And 9 times out of 10, a third of that'll come back.
Something will come back.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my
Here, that's
coffee.
your coffee. So, because she said that to me, I decided to hang on to it. And what I did about 2 or 3 weeks before I made that video, I had cut about this much off of the top of that tree twig.
Okay.
See if there was any green in it. And there was a teeny tiny, not even a millimeter wide ring of green around the outside. And I thought, well, maybe
Mhm.
it's alive. But it did not have a lot of chance, I promise you, because my dad gave me that 2 Christmases ago, and it's never had a leaf on it.
No.
So in my mind, it was like, this is a last ditch effort.
Yeah. Dormant.
And I was going to keep it through the summer into next year. And if it didn't bloom next year or leaf out next year, I was going to throw it out.
We
I was
got
just going to keep it till spring of next year.
Yeah.
Well, sure enough, I believe with all of my heart that me trimming that encouraged it to put out leaves.
It might have given it a kick in the tail.
I
Yeah.
think so. But man, this makes me really happy. It's a Masamoto Fuyu persimmon. Both of them.
And, hell, don't curse at me like that.
It's a mouthful.
Right? Potty mouth and call me a sailor.
We got 4 lemon trees, probably about that big right now.
Oh, nice. She
From-
planted them from seed, didn't she?
Yeah, well, I was making Frances sauce and squeeze the lemon, and she's over there picking the seeds up.
Picking the seeds out. God love her.
Put them in the pot, and bingo.
She's got a green thumb.
Yeah, she
Thank
does.
you, Dwayne. I absolutely love my backyard. And it's been a long time coming because even when we bought our house over, the first house we owned when we lived here, we didn't have a very good backyard. It was only like 20 feet deep. And it was on this, it was really a runoff, what do you call it?
Drainage canal.
A drainage canal, but I called it a creek.
Because that fish in it.
Well, it did. It had little baby
Yeah.
fishes in it, and these big, huge sandhill cranes would come. They're taller than me, wingspan just as wide, and they would walk in it looking for things
The
to
fish,
eat.
sure.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
those birds are
was-
great till they fly away with one of my koi in their
With
mouth.
one of your koi, exactly.
Well, your neighbor.
Citrus trees are good to have. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I've got an orange tree and a lemon tree, and I want to get another lemon.
That means we won't get scurvy.
We will not get scurvy there. And then I've got 2 pear trees now. I've got the nectarine, the 2 persimmons. What else do I have out there?
I've been gone a month. I forgot.
A mulberry, blueberries, raspberries, and I've
Raspberries.
got I've got the apple trees coming. So I think we're gonna have a good bit of trees.
Apple
I
trees
was-
will take off for you. They really will.
I hope so. It's a dwarf. I didn't get a big one. I got a dwarf. But
Here, we use a lot of lemons. I cook with a lot of lemon. I use lemons in just about everything. But the climate is so dry. Okay,
Yes.
you bring them home. You know, I tried to explain to Maria. I said, "You're in the store. The store is probably like 60 degrees.
yes.
Okay, so they stay well. As soon as you bring them home, they start getting softer, start drying out. So I said, but you know, I'm buying these 6, 7 at a time, 8 at a time, that
Right.
in limes.
Right.
So Google, okay, how do I keep lemons longer? Well, they put up a video, showed me go to this video, and this lady
Yeah.
has a pretty good sized jar, puts the lemons in the jar, fills it with water, and puts it in the refrigerator. Stays like almost like 3 weeks longer.
Wow,
It could be very
great idea.
Yes, that's a great idea.
That's an
Tom.
old idea.
Mm-hmm. And
So
Dwayne, I'm sorry.
no,
I
no,
want to
can I'm
answer
sorry.
Dwayne's question. I am intending to get other citrus trees as well. I want a tangerine tree, satsuma, and because mine died, and I want to get another lemon tree, and I actually would love to get something called a pomelo tree, pomelo or pomelo. I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of like a grapefruit, but they're huge. Don't know if they grow here, but I got to do some research on
Need a
that.
key lime tree.
A key lime,
Mm-hmm.
I can buy one, but
Okay.
but I don't like them, so you'll be the only one eating them.
You can make key lime pie.
I'm not making no key lime pie. You'll have to learn to do that.
Can make some key lime shrimp.
Oh, now that sounds good.
Really good.
Sure. I've never had it.
We can do key lime coconut shrimp.
Okay.
We can do key lime turnovers. You can do key lime sausage.
Okay, okay, Bubba.
Horse.
Bubba Gump. Oh
So-
my goodness.
Charlotte, I got to tell you,
Yeah.
I've been dealing with taking the insulin. Okay.
Yes.
And it's been driving me crazy. Okay.
Right.
Taking the medication that I'm supposed to be taking medication for it. Actually depleted my B12.
The metformin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to back off that a little bit and this and that.
Right.
So I called the doctor. I said, look, you got me pricking my fingers 3 and 4 or 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said, it's bothered me, and
Well, yeah,
really,
because it stays sore.
I was squeezing a lemon and it got into my fingers. I'm like,
Oh no. Jeez.
so anyway, they give me the,
Oh, is that a Dexcom?
yeah.
Yeah, great.
And I got to tell you, you think you know what you're talking and what you're eating and this and that. Okay. I had chicken the other night and it rose my blood sugar, made my blood
Really?
sugar raise. Yeah, because it's no fat, it's protein. Lean protein will turn into glucose.
I did not know that.
Neither did I until I looked it up. Okay, so the other night, you got the meter with you. Okay, so my blood sugar had been running over 250, close to 300
Ooh,
for a long time. All right,
wow.
aches and pains and this and that. So this past week it dropped down. Well, I just dropped it. It dropped down.
Wayne, that sounds delicious, by the way.
Dropped down below where I need it to be. Okay.
Yeah.
And feeling really good, but different things that I eat. Okay. You would think berries. Okay. Blueberries is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Strawberries. You can have it. Typed it. Wrong answer.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
That jumped me up like you wouldn't believe. So instead of complaining about the insulin and stuff, the insulin's working.
Right.
You
Good.
know what I mean? But instead of complaining about this thing here, rather than pricking my fingers, it's teaching me a lesson.
Yeah, it's teaching you what you can eat and what you can't,
Yeah,
or what you
I-
should and what you shouldn't.
exactly.
Right.
So I said to Marie the other night after woke both of us up at 2:00 in the morning that it hit 250.
So it
middle of
has
the
an
night.
alarm on it that
Yeah.
awesome.
So she says, okay, one or two things. Either take that thing off or go have a piece of pie or something. You're driving me nuts.
Make it really go off.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my
hell
goodness.
yeah. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Okay, Charlotte, this was two Julys ago.
Oh my.
That's the house directly behind mine.
Bang.
That's the pine tree right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Them poor people closed on that house Friday, and the storm hit Saturday night.
Oh dear God in heaven.
That's
Those poor people.
for people in the chat. That's why we cut them big ones down.
Yes. Yes.
Well, when we were in Virginia, we had a hurricane come through,
Yeah.
and I don't know how many houses I saw cut in half
From a
with trees.
pine tree.
And I mean, I couldn't go to work. The tunnel was flooded. Everything was just jacked up. So I just drove around with my truck and my chainsaw and probably collected about 8 cords.
Yeah,
Figured
something like
about close
that.
to 8
Yeah.
cords of wood and split it all and stacked it all for the winter. But there were so many houses just were cut in half.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that was just a summer storm. That wasn't a
Well, I
hurricane.
was clearing roads too. but-
Right. He cleared the road that we lived on, the road next to where we lived on a corner. So the corner road, and that went all the way by the high school. He went down the high school road. It was crazy how, but there were other people out there with him with their
Yeah,
chainsaws.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole neighborhood got together and cleared our neighborhood roads and didn't wait on.
Oh, you wait on the county, you'll see them next
Right.
week.
Well, the
Right.
only ones
You're
that
lucky.
were out there helping us were volunteer firemen because they had 2 and 3 foot bar chainsaws.
Right, right.
So there was a couple of trees you needed a 3 foot bar to go through.
Yeah.
There was a video went viral, South Florida, of a mobile home. So it was from a door ring from the house next door. Okay.
Yeah.
And you could see the debris circling, blowing around. Okay. And next thing you know, you see the house, this mobile home, go up on it, almost like on its end. Okay. And then come back down again.
Oh my goodness.
But on the video, the guy's coming down the street and sees his house up in the air like that, and it comes back down again. He pulled it.
Can
Yeah,
you
I mean,
imagine the damage that was done though?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Everything inside's probably busted.
Yeah.
Drywall, everything.
Grumpus, how long did it take your neighbors to get their house back to livable condition?
It was probably close to fall.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Snow moving.
So I'd probably say maybe 5 months, because it sat there like that for probably close to a month.
Oh man.
All that water intrusion. Ooh.
Oh yeah, yeah. So when they finally come out and cut that tree apart, They completely gutted that house. It got all new walls,
Goodness.
all new roof,
Trusses.
trusses. I mean,
Trusses did a good
everything.
job.
It was basically a couple of the outer walls and the foundation is what they kept.
Jeez.
Yeah, like brand new house.
I've been on.
Yeah, I mean, in that end of it, they come out smelling like a rose.
Yeah. They take
But
your
I'm
money
sure
right away.
I'm sure there was quite the battle ensued to get that
Oh, yeah.
be taken
Oh,
care of.
wow, Barry.
I don't know.
See, now Barry has to be on a low-fat, high-carb diet
Do you type 1?
because he has some kind of deficiency he was diagnosed with years and years ago. And one side effect is hypoglycemia. So sometimes he crashes when he eats chicken or turkey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Even too much fat. People eat too much fat. Will actually, that'll turn. Some of it will turn into sugar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably my problem.
I just went out. Marie's in the living room. I just went out there and she had a bowl or something like this. When I opened the door, she went,
Busted.
"Yeah,
Oh,
you can't have none of this."
I remember a tornado with hailstones the size of baseballs or potatoes. Certain
Yeah, that was
storms
North
can
Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's going to cost me about $3,000 every time I cut down 2 trees. So
Well, that's not that expensive from the
No,
prices
it's
I've
not.
seen around here.
it's not. In fact, we got a good price, but it's just going to take me a minute to save for the second 2.
Does that include haul off?
And grinding the stumps too.
Oh, that's perfect.
It is.
That's a good
Yeah.
deal, really.
I think so too.
Might have them leave a couple, maybe make them into stools.
No,
Does it include the logging, like cutting them into sheets of wood and all that? No.
Well, the pine's not good for anything other than fire
just
pit.
burn 'em.
Just an outside fire's all that's good
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't really cook with it or anything like that.
You can.
I
cook
guess
with
you
it.
could build something with it, but I'm not doing that.
No.
I just want to get rid of it and get it out of here.
So if I lay my tracks all the way over there and haul it by rail, would it be possible? Have the train haul it away, like the
Oh
logging.
no! Well, I don't know what they do with it after they take it out, haul it off from here, but
Chip it.
maybe.
Three trees wouldn't be worth bringing a semi out, bringing a
Yeah.
crane out, and all that stuff. No, they'll
They'll chip it.
chop it up into whatever manageable pieces they can
Right.
get on a trailer.
Marcel, I've got 4 that I need to get rid of, and what I've decided, I can do 2 at a time. That's what I'm comfortable doing financially.
I hear you, Barry.
I decided to get the one closest to the house and the one at the back of the yard that would do the most damage if it fell either way on somebody else's property. So I guess the ones that have the potential to cause the most damage is the 2 I'm taking out first.
Yeah.
And then the other 2, they also have some potential to cause damage, but I don't think it's as much. Let's see. As many of them fell during the big storms. Yeah. Hey, Simple Happy Life, how's it going?
Oh, we got a bean report.
A what?
A bean report.
The beans are good. I bet they were. I love those. I love navy beans. They're delicious. I like lots of different kinds of beans. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. I don't make the enzyme that bonds food with mitochondria, which bonds food to fat, which is where our bodies go to look for energy. Right. So I take a supplement of levocarnitine, 8 tablets, 330 minutes. Whoa. But so that helps? I sure hope it does. Goodness. Oh, you're going to make some rice. Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
Wait, hold on. Let me check my sugar.
I love you once. I love you twice. I love you more than beans and rice. Yeah, surrounding property. The interesting thing about this place, there aren't very many other properties on this block that have pine trees in the yard. I don't know why there are 4 in mine.
They're lucky.
I don't know, but
You're the last house to cut them down.
apparently. Well, and here's, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I'm like, I don't know why anybody would allow pine trees to get that big in their backyard.
Mm.
It makes no sense to me.
It's easy. They pop up,
They grow
and
quick.
you're having your coffee in the morning. You're thinking, I need to pull that up before it gets too big.
Right.
And you do that every weekend until it gets so big you can't do it no more.
Well, and the last people that lived in this house were handicapped, so they weren't cutting nothing down.
Right.
Were they?
Yes, they were.
Well, they should have called their property owner and said, hey, cut these trees down. I would have.
Charlotte, a lot of pine cones on them.
Yes.
Get the pine nuts from the pine cones.
Oh, okay. Is that where they come from?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so
Oh,
damn
yeah.
expensive. That's why it's so expensive.
Okay.
Marie says, "Oh, let's get the pine cones. We'll get pine nuts. Get the hell out of here."
You'd be
I
growing
would rather
pine trees
use
on your
pine
balcony.
cones
Yeah.
For like little arts and crafts projects with the kids.
They'll be banging on the wall again.
Oh, yeah. Pine trees are native here. Yes, definitely.
All throughout the South.
Yeah. Helps as long as I stay with the diet. Okay. If I miss a meal or under a lot of stress, then it goes nuts and try. Okay.
Gotta stay on top of it, man.
Right.
Got to stay
Ooh, I
on
bet
top
that
of
is
it.
painful. Mm.
Yes,
I'm
they
so
are.
sorry, Barry.
Pine nuts and pesto.
Mm-hmm.
See, because now we're basil barons right now. I got basil.
I'm
growing
about to
everywhere.
plant 3 different types. I've got Tulsi basil, which is holy basil.
Mhm.
I've got lime basil and regular old sweet basil.
We got red basil. We got also.
Ooh, the
That's-
purpley leaf.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's about this big right now.
They're native in parts of Texas, but not here. People have planted them. There are lots of pines in the Houston area.
Oh, they're all over the place here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And during the Depression, when they had camps for people to work, they put Australian pines all across the country.
Really?
Those ones that look like giant Christmas trees.
Oh, okay.
That's what my dad was with the CCC camps.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. He was in
Awesome.
Tallahassee, Florida. He was in. I think Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
and where else? Somewhere out here, somewhere out west.
Mm-hmm.
He did that.
I remember playing in those trees because we had a bunch of them in my yard when I was a little kid. And my brother pushed me out of one, and about 4 feet from the bottom, I got impaled right in the back of my leg, and I hung there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurt.
I imagine.
What are you doing? Just hanging around?
Yeah.
Well, and my brother lives in Georgia and bought a 250-acre pine tree farm. So they're not huge pine trees yet, not ready to harvest. But during that, when Helene went through there, and Helene took out a lot of those pine trees, so the government paid him to get all the dead trees out and replant and replace all of them. But in 20 years from the day he bought that property, they'll harvest those trees and it's going to be worth millions in just pine trees.
Yep.
So look, if y'all can afford land covered in pine trees, go buy you some, because it's generational wealth apparently.
Well, when we lived in North Carolina, that's the reason why I bought the 17 acres of property here, because
Right.
it was in right dead smack in the middle of azalea country. That's where azaleas grew wild all over the place. You would see it on the side of the road. It looked like from the ground up, probably about maybe 15, 20 feet high, of these wild azaleas with the flowers and stuff. So what I was going to do on here, because I had people up north that were landscaping and stuff, doing stuff like that. So all these yuppies were moving into southern Jersey and stuff like that. So these guys were actually would do the landscaping. So we were gonna grow. That's what we're gonna do. Greenhouses
Oh, wow.
and stuff like that. and then bladder cancer hit, and things changed.
Life just changed,
Yeah,
you know?
but native to that ground right there, and they grew like crazy.
Wow.
Because
Now, azaleas grow well here too, but they grow better a little further north, like maybe an hour or so north.
Yeah.
They grow a lot better.
Catonsburg.
Yeah, up north. Yeah.
So from a shoot, from a little shoot that you would grow, would take actually 5 years for that to come to where you could sell it.
No kidding, that
Yeah,
long.
It was a 5-year deal on.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I was
Yeah,
not
no.
aware. Oh, let's see. Check this out. I had an allergy test done a couple of months ago, and the test come back that I'm allergic to all trees.
Bummer.
Jen Snow.
Hey Jen, there's plenty of room out here in the desert.
You have to get tested for cactus and tumbleweeds. No, actually, I had an aunt who had allergy testing done, and she was allergic to any kind of grass, all
That's me.
grass. She couldn't go outside to save her life when somebody was mowing the lawn or anything.
I get alerts from CVS and I get alerts from Walgreens and all the places out there because of the pollen is so bad out here right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because in Vegas they grow stuff to build up communities to make it look like. So we got every kind of tree you can think of. We got every kind of plant and stuff like that. So when it comes, you can actually see like the yellow.
Right.
Yeah, our cars will be covered in yellow every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
That's mostly gone here, but yeah, my car is black, and it would be yellow after about 2 days.
Yeah. Wow.
When I first moved to Georgia, I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. And there were trees there, but it wasn't like a forest, So I moved to Georgia where I met him in the middle of Pine Tree Central.
Pine tree heaven.
Oh my gosh. Pine trees everywhere. My allergies went absolutely berserk. Berserk. It was crazy. Then we moved to Virginia. Right at so we got there in February. No, we got there March 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we bought the house March 15th. We arrived on April 15th. So the pollen was everywhere. It was just starting because, Virginia, you got the daffodils come. No, first the crocus comes, then the daffodils, then it's spring.
Yep.
Forsythia starts, the trees
also
start.
got to see a slushy thrown on the windshield.
I did.
Yeah.
I did not know what sleet looked like till
And
that.
2 weeks 2 weeks later, it snows.
Yes, yes, yes. But we got lucky in Virginia. It only snowed a little bit.
See, I already been up north, so I knew what the change of the seasons looked like. I already knew what all the crappy weather you could be in. And we're driving up there to buy or look at houses. And she wakes up and she's looking around. She's like, everything's dead.
I said, honey, what's wrong with the trees? He said, what do you mean? I said, well, they're all dead.
We when in New Jersey, we got a message, we
Special.
watching the weather and stuff like that. That snow's coming. So where we live on the ocean, very rarely. I mean, we got snow, but nothing really stuck.
Right.
So Marie says it snowed. I said, oh, okay. I'm getting ready to go to work. I opened the front door and we had the storm door with the glass on top.
Mm-hmm.
It was up halfway up through the glass. That's how
Oh,
it looked like this.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And so my stepson was living with us. So he says, come on, Pop, well, I'll help you shovel. Listen, we go outside and shovel. And the guy next door, this guy had to be 500 pounds if he was a pound. He come out and he had the hat on with the ears up like this
yeah.
and the big coat, and he had a cigarette in his mouth and a snow throw. Hey, Tom, how you doing?
That's a heart attack waiting to happen right there.
I started shoveling. I told my stepson, get in the house. I said, we're done. Yeah, but Papa, we got it almost done. We're getting that. I said, that guy goes down. I am not giving him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
And I'm not digging to get to him.
Oh, my goodness.
I am so glad we don't have that. Now, last year, we
Yes.
had some snowflakes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad told me stories when he was a kid in Flatwoods, Kentucky, there were several times where they would have to walk out through the second story window to get out of the house.
Yeah,
Yep.
crazy.
I've
crazy.
seen that.
They're
How do you
just-
get that mess?
I just watched the news this morning, and they're talking about the Farmer's Almanac came out. That's what it was all about.
Right.
And they're saying that we're going to have record heat in places that never really get it. You know, that hot.
That
And,
sucks.
yeah. I said, boy, I tell you. I'll be put water outside in a bird bath or something like that. You'll boil birds.
Well, I've been noticing something on the maps. How everything, all the tornadoes and all the horrible weather was always out by Oklahoma and all that stuff. It's moving across the map.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, certainly is. Certainly is.
She says she loves where she lives. And I refuse to not. I understand that perfectly. I certainly do. I remember the winter of the 70s.
Times are changing. Hey, Grumpus, the dude, I think his wife was in bad shape again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I seen something on Facebook about it, and he's saying he was thanking people for sending food over to his house,
Oh.
I guess for the kids and stuff like that. And I didn't get the full story. Usually, me and him go back and forth every once in a while,
Right.
with different things and stuff. And I
I hate
"Dude,
to hear that.
Yeah, I did too. I said,
I did
geez, I
too.
didn't know. He said, Tom, I thought I sent you a message. I said, no, I didn't get anything. I said,
Well, let him know we're thinking about him.
oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Barry, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And in fact, y'all, I've been on here a lot longer than I normally am on Friday
Yeah.
nights.
Take care of yourself, Barry.
So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I want to thank everybody for being here, and especially thank you to my members who support my channel in a little extra way. I appreciate all of you. And Grumpus and Tom and Alfonso, thank you all for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Yep, I'm sorry, I got stuck.
Marcel, we're talking about the dude, the
Yes.
dude's kitchen.
Yeah,
Dude, grilling.
Mike Wolf.
right.
Wolford.
Wolfer, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So anyhow, y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again real soon, all right?
Okay, guys.
All right, we'll see you,
Good night.
everybody. Take care. Good night, chat.
Nice.